And he's there to clear it. Chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Mbula. Saponara. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. And here's Jujak. Here's the through ball. He's had a look. Goes for goal. He has done it. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper. Babacar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Shalai. And here's Jujak. Jujak plays it out to the wing. Giulio Donati with the clearance. And the counter is on. Now it's Jujak. Gets on. He's gone for it! Back of the net! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Hungary are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Hungary have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Hungary take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Defence can get it clear.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Forward it goes. Gets it back. Jujak. He's on his way, driving on, tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Still a cracking effort, really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about. Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
Right through the middle. Now it's Shalai. Gets the better of his man. Shalai. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Now it's Babacar. Well weighted. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Big chance! They scored! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
This is threatening to become a really good game. 90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. Hungary just have to run down the clock. And that will be the final act. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Hungary have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Timely intervention. Drinkwater. There's the through ball. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's played forward. And it's Grealish. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, it's Zarate. Oh, good interception. Grealish. Oh, he's in! Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. Going through. Big tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
He's in, shot, shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, he's found him in space! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Hoists it forward. Now it's Grealish. Oh, real danger, and the shot! Tevez. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hits one! It's in!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Well weighted. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Lopez. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Out to the right.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Gets it back.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's had a shot!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. He's got options out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that's been levered clear. Tevez. Zarate. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Boca Juniors need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And once more they can't get through. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. He gets past his man. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
He's not going to get that. Boca Juniors with another chance from a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Going for goal! It's there! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Battles to win it back. There's the shot! Clears it out of harm's way. Zarate. Forward it goes. Tevez. Nicely controlled. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Well played, he saw that coming. He's got away. Got a sight of goal. He's tried one! And he just whacks it away. Plays it through. Looking to go. Has a hit! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
And it's Drinkwater. Oh, great ball! Tries to get it forward quickly. A real chance to break. Tevez.
Boca Juniors showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Gets the better of his man. Tevez. And he's there to cut it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that?
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And it's Grealish.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Two minutes to be added on. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Could be thinking about a shot here. Out towards the flank. Plays it out to the flank. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. And this is Zarate. Played out to the right. And he's whipped it in low. And there goes the final whistle. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic. Big chance! Oh, that is very close.
Pl3 brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Huong goes on a charge down the left. Huong has come steaming up from the back for this. It's a brilliant interception. Pl3. A real chance to break. River Plate can't seem to retain possession.
Huong just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Now it's Insigne. Milik. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Pl3.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And it's Insigne. Mertens. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Back into the middle. Huong. He's gone for it! Goal! Napoli! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Napoli get themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And the through ball is intercepted. Pl3. Disappointing finish in the end. Huong. Allen. Milik. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. And now the breakaway. Well played, he saw that coming. Out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. It's well read. Lorenzo Insigne. And it's Huong. Now it's Mertens. Defenders on the back foot. Just brushed off the ball there. Insigne set up one goal so far. Lorenzo Insigne. Quintero. Napoli are in control here on the brink of half-time. Pl3. Lorenzo Insigne. Forward it goes. And it's Allen. He's made sure that that won't get through. Milik with a definite fell there. Gulam hoists it forward. Milik. Now it's Mertens. And the flag has stayed down. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Juan Quintero, timely intervention. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Napoli having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Napoli really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And here's Quintero. It has got through to him. Juan Quintero has a pop! He scores!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting. Going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Put a stop to that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ginola. Prato. Here it is now, surely. That intervention was very net. Has a pop! And that goes for goal! And that has been clubbed away. Prato! And that has skimmed the post.
Prato nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
River Plate are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work...
The referee's awarded a free kick. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Milik. And it's Quintero. Looking to break out here. Juan Quintero. Insigne plays it forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's a decent ball. Milik. Just the keeper to beat. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. He's got it, and he's got time. Juan Quintero tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to thread it through. Well positioned to make that interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Huong. Good ball. Milik, he's left his man, Mertens, Lorenzo Insigne, and it's played forward. Well, they could break here. Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine. Now, no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
And how does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement. Napoli merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
To the keeper and go again.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Good idea, just poorly executed. He's had that put on a plate.
River Plate showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Tries to get it forward quickly. Into the last 5 minutes. Mertens. That's a promising ball. He's got away. Quick cut. He's gone for it! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Gets up to head it! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, there was to be no other outcome. Napoli could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal. And that will be the final act. Napoli have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Napoli
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Referee's given a throw. And here's Shalai
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Forward it goes. Gone along. Either side especially adventurous early on. Needed a better pass there. And here's Shalai. Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. The goalkeepers to claim. And the through ball is intercepted. Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited and they need filling, and fast.
Great strength on the ball. Hoists it forward. Breaks on here. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's Shalai. Now can... Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to hoof it away. Dashing forward at pace. And it's played forward. And he's cut it out. Over to the left. And it's got through. Fence has got rid of that. Oh, real chance! That's gone a long way up and away. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Now it's Jujak. He's had that put on a plate. Could be thinking about a shot here. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
And it's been taken straight back. Plays it out to the wing. Now it's Jujak. Shall I? And that'll be the final action of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Out to the left it goes. And here's Shall I? Cut out in the nick of time.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Shall I? And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Oh, good interception. And here's Shall I? And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. Tries a shot! Can he get... He can pounce on that! Really well taken goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have our breakthrough. Real chance! They've scored! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And here's Jujak. Shall I? Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Defenders on the back foot. Forward it goes. Pinged one through here. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And it's Jujak. Gets it back. A real chance to break. He's got options out wide. That intervention was very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. Jujak. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's the chance to counter. And he's there to cut it out. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Jujak.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Looking to win it with time against them. Shall I? Hoists it forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Caught offside that time. And here's Shall I?
Hungary showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
It is a corner, good chance. They've played it short. Chance! Plays it back.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here.
Has a go! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Granada making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Granada complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Now it's Soldado. Soldado.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
It's good. Has a hit! Trying to get there. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Hungary cannot understand what they've done. From a position of strength, they have contrived to lose. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere... Big chance! It's there! And what a start!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Dynamo Moscow, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Now it's Tevez. Zarate. Philip. Going for goal! Goal! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting...
This has gone, that's a foul. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tevez spreads it towards the left. Done very well to intervene. Hinneman cuts it out. Oh, ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Oh, he's in! And the finish! He scores! Back to within one! Interesting! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Boca Juniors get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Philip. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Zarate. Tevez. Salvi tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
It's Zarate. Good ball, it's found its target. Hits one! Good stop. Wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Zarate. And here's Tevez. Forward it goes. Battles to win it back. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Good running with the ball, can they build on it?
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Huong. Boca Juniors. Need of a lift as we... Oh, shooting chance!
Was a matter of inches.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Philip. Huong. Philip. Quick glance at goal.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
And it's Tevez. Now it's Salvio. And that has been clubbed away. It's being played forward. Salvio, he gets past, he's gone for it! In it goes!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here.
The first 45 minutes are up. Boca Juniors come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. The midway point of the game.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Dynamo Moscow get the second half going.
Boca Juniors can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Philip. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Zarate. Tevez. Driving on, he could shoot here. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception.
Dynamo Moscow have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Lopez. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Salvio. Well read, he sorted that out. And here's Zarate. Forward it goes. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Zarate. Salvio has a hit! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Boca Juniors are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Zarate. Now it's Salvio. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hoists it forward. Salvio. And here's Tevez. And here's Tevez. And it's played forward.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Lopez. And it's Zarate. Tevez cut out in the nick of time.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Lopez. A heavy challenge. But still, he just read it. Lopez. Tevez. He's pinged one through here. He's had a goal! Back of the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Boca Juniors could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Up he gets! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Tries to stroke it through. So that's it. It is all over. Boca Juniors
Winners after an absolutely outstanding game.
fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Boca Juniors.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. The action has already started.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Manolas. And it's Insigne. And here's Llorente. It's Kaya Horn! He can pounce on that. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Insigne. It's a throw-in. And here's Kaya Horn. Llorente. Crowd calling for him to shoot. And he's cut it out. Corner given. Matic with the clearance. Got a sight of goal here. Finds himself eased off the ball. Alan cuts it out. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Mertens. Mertens. Matic. Insigne. And here's Huong. Surely. Dashing forward at pace. Now it's Tadic. Foot in. Looking to break out here. And it's Insigne. That intervention was very necessary. Savic goes looking. Manolas conceives a free kick for that. Kolarov. Mertens. Forward it goes. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Mitrovic. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And here's Mertens. Llorente. Allen. Huong tries a shot! Goal! Napoli!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Lorenzo Insigne. He's made sure that that won't get through. Savic. Matic. Plays it through. Tadic. Oh, good interception. Allen, over to the left. And now the breakaway. Now it's Llorente. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Allen has a hit! Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was...
Oh, shooting chance! That's it for the first half. A breathless ending. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Napoli sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. Fabian Ruiz with the foul.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Matic. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And here's Llorente. He could be in here. He's had a shot!